seniors, the class of 1988. What better way of starting an honoring session than to honor those individuals receiving the coveted gold braid? We would ask those seniors to please come forward and receive from their principal that gold braid. As I call your names, please come forward. Brian John Beardshare. Come forward. Shelley Ann Orchard. Anne Marie Burkhartsmeyer. Christine K. Byers. Mary Catherine Byron. Timothy John Shabby. Brenda K. Dienst. Jeffrey James Fuchs. Donald Lynn Gates II. Denise Marie Gillen. William Rudolph Rager. Daniel Robert Yannick. Drew Anthony Helmer. Marcy Marie Heyer. Karen Mary Houston. Amy Louise Jandro. Michael Lee Johnston. Paul Ellen Kangas. Renee Elaine Kaler. Kara Diane Larson. Jeffrey Joseph McComas. Anne Marie Michaels. John Christopher Miller. Kimberly Ann Morrill. Rebecca Lorraine Novotny. Gretchen Ann Nyman. Becky Lynn Ray. Susan Carol Schneider. Christine Marie Summers. Joy Marie Story. Kimberly Ann Swanson. Sherry Catherine Swanson. Teresa K. Taji. Jennifer K. Thom. Tad Charles Turek. William Harvey Weiss Jr. Jennifer Lee Zeller. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are the 37 gold recipients of the class of 1988.
Mr. Al Johnson will present the valedictorian, salutatorian, and potential academic fitness awards.
It is at this time that we would like to recognize true academic accomplishment and academic excellence by presenting the valedictorian and salutatorian of this class of 1988. To be named valedictorian is very special because out of 300 plus students that originally comprised the class of 1988, means valedictorian, you're number one. You academically exceeded everyone else. This year, we have, I think, two unusual things. We have co-valedictorians, two who finished with the exact same GPA cumulative average after 2 years, 1 semester, and 1 quarter. Not only do we have two who finished with the same GPA, but after that period of time, they finished with a perfect 4.0. At this time, I'd like to present 1988 valedictorians. Carl Larson, please come forward. And Jeff McComas. Class salutatorian means second. But I would venture to say that in most of the high schools in the state of Minnesota this year, a grade point average of 3.991 would be valedictorian. But in this class, it's salutatorian. Drew Helmer. Starting last year, the Faribault Senior High participated in the United States Department of Education's Presidential Academic Fitness Awards program. Students named as for outstanding academic achievement by the United States Department of Education must meet 3 criteria. They must have a cumulative 3-year GPA of 3.3. These grades must be earned in the areas of English, math, science, social studies, foreign language, and/or computer. And they also must have scored at the 80th percentile or above in the ACT or PSAT test. At this time, I'd like to present, on the class of '88, these outstanding academic presidential scholars. Please hold your applause till they've all been presented. Shelley Orchard. Tim Charity. Jeff Hughes. Don Gates. Denise Gillen. Bill Greger. Daniel Hanning. Drew Helmer. Dan Johnson. Paul Kangas. Renee Taylor. Sue Krolak. Carl Larson. Jeff McComas. Matt Michael. John Miller. Kim Morrow. Becky Novotny. Becky Ray. Sue Snyder. Jennifer Tom.
award is given to those students who may not have a high visibility for their services that they have rendered to our school. The recipients of this year's service awards are outstanding performers in the art of unselfish contributions to their school. The young lady voted to receive this award has given many hours of her time assisting others. Her technical skills in video and photography have been greatly appreciated in the theater performances. As a stage manager, she has accepted responsibilities far beyond her assignments. Every day of the year, you have seen this smiling, bubbling personality motivate her fellow students to do better. So often you have heard her fellow students say, "I don't know what we would have done without Amy." When you wanted a job done, you knew that that job was going to be done well, you would call on Amy. This candidate has always been held in high respect by her fellow classmates. This award goes to a very caring, responsible person. The Faribault Senior High School Student Council Service Award goes to Amy Rice. Amy, will you come here? And now, what are you going to do without Amy? The young man receiving the service award today must have the middle name of Spirit. Since the time this young man entered the halls of Faribault Senior High School as a sophomore, he has always been eager and willing to assist. The young man has performed managerial duties in football and basketball all 3 years of his high school career. In addition, he has performed well beyond the line of duty as a writer of sports articles. He has also supported the arts through his involvement in theater. When teachers were asked to give descriptive adjectives of this person, I received from them, he's embodied with school spirit. He's cooperative, he's reliable. He's willing to put forth a lot of effort without receiving a pat on the back. He's kind-hearted. He's a hard worker. He pays attention to detail. Give the job to him, and it will get done. If indeed one of the greatest things that a person can do is to be of service to others, human beings, this adult stands tall. Our Student Council Service Award goes to John Beeman. John. The ability to give unselfishly of yourself to others is probably one of the greatest accomplishments that any human being may possess. These 2 young adults exemplify those traits. Thank you.
Scholarship.
In the fall of the junior year, about 100 students from this graduating class took the preliminary scholastic aptitude test, which is the qualifying test for a National Merit Scholarship competition. This test is so designed to take the top 1/2 of 1% of those students taking this test and ranking their scores on a curve. One of our students who took that test has been awarded a National Merit Scholarship of $2,000. It is my pleasure to award this scholarship at this time to Kara Larson. my pleasure at this time also to recognize those seniors who have received special recognition from the schools that they have selected to attend this fall, and to present special scholarships to assist them. Timothy Shabby will be attending Rose Holman Institute of Technology. He has received an honor scholarship of $1,000. Timothy. Jeff McComas, Iowa State University Academic Scholarship, Ames, Iowa, $1,000. Jeffrey. Elizabeth Miller, Augustana College Academic Scholarship, $1,500. Elizabeth. Sue Snyder, Valparaiso Scholarship, $1,500, and from the Executive Branch of the State of Minnesota, the William C. Byrd Scholarship of $1,000 also. The degree of honor of Protective Association in recognition of outstanding scholastic excellence presents a scholarship to Tad Turing, $500, confined to his college education. Tad. It is also my pleasure to share with you the names of those students who have been designated by their respective colleges to be the recipients of what we call presidential scholarships. As I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing so that we might recognize you as a group. Shelley Fortune, Mankato State University. Christy Byers, Mankato State University. Dale Trentlow, Winona State University. Dale Hannock, Mankato State University. Paul Kankas, University of Minnesota, Minneapolis campus. Renee Kaler, Luther College. Kara Larson, University of Minnesota, Minneapolis campus. Sue Snyder, Valparaiso University, Indiana. Christine Summers, University of Minnesota, Morris. Would you join me in recognizing these people?
Outstanding Young Adult Award presented by Ms. Jill Finstern.
The Outstanding Young Adult Award is an award given annually by the Faribault Women of Today. The purpose of this award is to recognize students in grade 9 through 12 for their service to their school, church, family, and community. Academics and athletics are not considerations for this award. The Minnesota Women of Today also sponsored an Outstanding Young Adult contest for the state of Minnesota. Winners on a local level compete with one person is selected. In January, Brenda Thayer was named Faribault's Outstanding Young Adult. In February, Brenda was named one of 5 outstanding young adults in the state of Minnesota. At this time, we'd like to call Brenda Thayer and I'd like to once again present the silver plate that is inscribed Outstanding Young Adult 1988 to Ms. Brenda Thayer. I'd also like to tell everybody right now that out of the past 5 winners on a local level, we have had 3 Minnesota Outstanding Young Adults. That speaks very highly of Faribault. Thank you.
The Exchange Club scholarships will be presented by Mr. Ken Sebchek.
Good morning. The Exchange Club of Faribault is what's considered America's service club. We are involved with many youth programs, including Give a Kid a Flag to Wave during Heritage Day festivals, Freedom Shrine installation, which is across the hall from the principal's office. We support programs for prevention of child abuse, police and fire protection, general training sessions as well. So today, I am recapping and pointing out that we've had a Youth of the Month program whereby we had 6 students selected from various Bethlehem Academy and Faribault Senior High enter competition. Now the criteria for entering Youth of the Month was the appropriate application on a form whereby they indicated their involvement in school activities, their community activities, any outstanding achievements, and finally, completion of an essay that we embraced a theme called Why I Believe in America. This is a word that we feel is very important to area youth, and we're proud to commit and offer it on a yearly basis. Today, out of the 6 contestants that did an excellent job in completing their assignments, we have selected 1 student, and we will consider him Youth of the Year from the New Exchange Club of Faribault. We have a plaque and a $100 scholarship for this student. And at this point, I'd like to call up Paul Kangas as the recipient of the 1988 Youth of the Year Award. Thank you very much.
Mr. Marvin First will present the Moose Scholarship.
I would like to congratulate the class of 88 Moose Live, wishing you all well in your ventures. This is the first year of these awards. Hopefully there will be many more to come. The awards this year are presented to Cheryl Burke, Shelley Portrait, Don Gates, Jeff McCombs. Thank you.
The Elk Student of the Year Awards will be presented by Mr. Dave Corwell.
2 years ago, the Elks Lodge started a program called Student of the Month, and we have expanded it this year, and the schools competing are Bedlam Academy, Faribault Senior High, Kenyon High School, and Morristown High School. Each month, we selected 3 students of the month, and they each received a $50 savings bond and a certificate from the Elks Lodge. At this time, I would like to name the students of the month that were selected from Faribault Senior High. I would like them to stand, and please stay standing until I have called all the names off and you receive your recognition. Drew Helmer, Denise Gillen, Marcy Meyer, Carl Larson, Dan Paddock, Jeff McComas, Christine Byers, Tad Turek, Jenny Zeller, Sue Snyder, Paul Angus, Jeff Hughes, Ann Michaels, Christine Summers, Teresa Taji, and Donald Gates. Then in May 1st, we had a Student of the Year banquet, in which we honored all the students from all the various schools. And at that time, we selected 8 runners-up and the 2 students of the year. And Faribault Senior High had 4 of the runners-up, and they each received a $100 savings bond and a certificate. And as I call your name, please stand and stay standing and receive your recognition. Drew Helmer, Carl Larson, Ann Michaels, and Jenny Zeller. Then we came down to the 2 students
list of distinguished people who have gotten the award for the last few years. The first award will be going to Ginny Zeller, who is on the Dean's List, has a grade point average of 3.75, is a member of swimming, track, and basketball. She's high school All-American in swimming. She's a Minnesota Athletic Scholarship winner, All-State athlete, All-Conference athlete, and team most valuable player for swimming and basketball. Congratulations, Jenny. The next recipient is also a member of the National, I guess not the National Honor Scholarship. He's a member of the National Merit Scholarship winner, excuse me, the President's National High School Award, the Academic Scholarship winner, the Dean's List, and he holds a grade point average of 4.0. He's this year's valedictorian, Jeff Nicomas. Jeff is an all-conference athlete in football, and he's all-state academic football. He is also a member of the Student Council. Congratulations, Jeff. Let's give him one more round of applause.
The Marine Award will be presented by Sergeant Charles Austin.
Thank you. This award goes to a varsity athlete who was selected by your faculty as the #1 athlete by their selection. I don't know what the process is, but obviously it's a good one. This award, what it states is, the United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Distinguished Athlete Award to Kim Morrill for displaying courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership as a high school athlete. This is signed by A.M. Gray, General, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Thank you.
The Greg Fetty Memorial Scholarship Award will be presented by Mr. Richard Fetty.
The Greg Fetty Memorial Scholarship is given to a senior who has dedicated a great deal of time and efforts to saving the lives of others by stressing the dangers of drinking and driving and making others aware of their deadly combination. This year's worthy recipient is Dave Finchley.
but remember that there are many opportunities right here in Faribault. After I graduated from college, I received a good offer right here in Faribault, so remember, don't burn any bridges back home. I also want you to feel confident that you're very well prepared by your teachers for these opportunities. I'm sure they are quite proud of your progress and your accomplishments and wish you the best of luck. With my class, they were just happy to get us the heck out of here. Enough of the philosophical trip and on with the presentation of the award. Sertoma is a men's service club with the motto of service to mankind. John Johnson was a member of our club who passed away because of an auto accident at a state convention in the mid-70s. We created a scholarship in his name of $500 for a worthy student in the Faribault area, one who exemplifies our theme of service to mankind and who will use the money to help further their education and continue to be involved in service to mankind. This year's recipient will be our fourth and joins a distinguished group of past winners including John Elstead, Patty DeGroot of Bethlehem Academy, and Jim Scholl. This year's recipient again fits our overall theme of service to mankind. This individual has been active in many different areas. In school, participated in student council, choir, theater, varsity athletics, homecoming events, and career day. In church, as a Sunday school teacher, member of a youth group, and chaired various fundraisers for the youth group. In the community, has participated in the community theater, local political groups, area food shelf, and numerous activities with 4-H. It is my pleasure, and help me congratulate the 1988 Sertoma John Johnson Scholarship winner, Brenda Thayer. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to come to speak today, and I wish everyone in the class of '88 the best of luck. Thank you.
Mr. Michael Grinning, President of the Chamber of Commerce, will present the Faribault Area Foundation Scholarship Awards.
Good morning. The Faribault Area Scholarship Foundation was founded about 3 years ago for the purpose to receive, solicit, and invest funds prudently and use the proceeds of these funds to award scholarships toward post-secondary education. And these are offered to the residents of Independent School District number 656. I would like to just read briefly a summary of what some of the references were for the 2 scholarships that we're going to award here this morning. The first person was elected to take an advanced biology course, and this concentrated on human biology. She was involved in a summer elective environmental biology class. She traveled on the Boundary Water Canoe Wilderness area with 15 other students. She was a leader in this group. She was very active in the school community, and she ranked 38th in her class. She has earned a position on the honor roll throughout her entire career at Faribault Senior High. She is involved with track since the 7th grade, and also orchestra, school plays, Rice County Government Day, student council, youth advisory board, and cross country are also interested activities which she has been involved with. She participated in solo ensemble as a sophomore and a senior. She also participated in Big 9 Music Select and as a junior and senior. She was also very active in the community and very active in the church. She has gone to Denver for the youth gathering and will again this summer go to San Antonio. And she also manages to work 15 to 25 hours per week. Cheryl Berg, please come up.
very intense young man who puts all into the many areas of school life, including student government and leadership, sports, and performing arts. He deserves to be recognized for the extra he has given to his school and returned to his community. I think both candidates here are very well-rounded individuals, and I'm happy to give the other scholarship to Don Gates. Both the scholarships were in the amounts of $500 each, and I think they're two very well-deserving people. It's always hard to make selections when we get applications such as these, but I think we have two very well-deserving candidates here. We wish them very best of luck, and also the entire class of 1988. Thank you very much.
Charles Hughes Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Virgil Doors.
Charles Hughes Memorial Scholarship was established by the Hughes family and friends in 1977 after the untimely death of Charles, who at that time was in the 9th grade. Charles was an outstanding student with an avid interest in science, especially the conservation and energy fields of study. In keeping with Charles's interest, this scholarship annually recognizes a student with high abilities in science who will be pursuing a science education in college. This year's recipient will be attending the University of Minnesota with goals to become a medical doctor in the field of pediatrics. It's a great pleasure that I present this award to Kara Larson.
Mr. David Henry will present the Outstanding Woodworking Craftsman Award.
The recipient of the Hanson Woodworking Craftsmanship Award should excel in the area of woodworking and cabinet making. This student should make contributions throughout the school year with school and lab improvement projects. This year's recipient of this award made a 5-piece bedroom set valued at about $2,500 to $3,000. It was an independent study and was a student aide in my class. And if we gave a most improved award like we do in athletics, he would also be the recipient of this award. He came a long way between his junior and senior year. This year's recipient of a $50 grant from Hanson Woodworking is Gene Bauer.
Both the DeKalb Pfizer Genetics Award and the Agricultural Gold Watch Award will be presented by Mr. Doug Augustine.
Each year since 1947, DeKalb Pfizer Genetics recognizes a senior agricultural student who has shown proficiency in the area of scholarship, leadership, and in program in production agriculture. This year's recipient has fulfilled those ideals so sought any leader. He has proven his ability in the classroom and has provided quiet but effective leadership all year as an officer in the FFA. He reflects the type of individual and educator, enjoys teaching and present this award to Daniel Huntley. The Agricultural Gold Watch Award is locally sponsored and presented to a senior agriculture student attaining the highest degree of proficiency in scholarship, leadership, and a production program in agribusiness. This year's recipient, a leader in the classroom, 2-year FFA officer, and past president. He is involved in leadership roles at 4-H, as a junior supervisor at the local level. This young man plans to continue his agricultural education at the University of Minnesota St. Paul and major in agribusiness and animal science. He recently indicated that he was thinking about ag education. I think I'd be honored to have this young man as a colleague someday. I'm pleased to present the 88th Agricultural Gold Watch Award to Kyle Plum.
Dr. Richard Skews will present the Nutting Memorial Music Awards.
The Abiel Nutting Award, the oldest award being presented today, has been presented annually since 1926. It's presented to that senior who has demonstrated outstanding accomplishment in instrumental and/or vocal music. The selection process is nomination by the seniors. The nominees then fill out forms telling us what they've done. A committee of 5, including the 3 directors, principal of the senior high school, superintendent of schools, meet to select the recipient. The award carries with it no money. It's a very small pen, but it carried with it a very high honor. This year's recipient is truly gifted. Remember that giftedness is both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because it allows you to shoot ahead of your fellow students, or a curse because it demands that you pursue it and that you nurture it. Our recipient this year has indeed accepted that challenge, has nurtured it, and has worked very hard, practicing between 2 and 4 hours a day, pursuing musical participation in every area, including leads in the high school theater, performances in the high school choir, high school orchestra. A 2-year member of the Minnesota State All-State Orchestra, also a member of the All-State Choir. It is my honor, my privilege, and my joy to present the 1988 Nutting Music Award to Drew A. Elmer.
Ellingston joined the teaching staff at Faribault Senior High as a science teacher in 1932. He became principal in 1942 and retained that position until his death. Mr. Ellingston found time to belong to many civic and professional organizations, in addition to being a full-time principal. The L.M. Ellingston Memorial Scholarship Fund was founded by students and faculty in the community to carry out a wish of Mr. Ellingston that there would be a way for more students to attend college. In the dedication to him, the book staff stated that he would be missed by everyone who worked with him, but mostly by the students of Faribault Senior High School. He dedicated his life to making our school a better school, not for himself, but for us. Recipients of the L.M. Ellingston Memorial Scholarship are selected on the basis of participation, scholastic achievement, need for financial support, and citizenship. The scholarship selection committee this year has decided to make an award in the amount of $100. The person selected is Amy Jambro. Taught for 23 years here until 1949. Clarence Prudy grew up learning the virtues of hard work and came to know that one's success depends primarily on the ability to work hard and to achieve personal goals. He worked his way through college to prepare for a career in teaching. He originally came to Faribault as a math teacher, but soon he was asked to take over a band and music program. Among his contributions are that he, with one other director, started the Big Nine Music Festival, which we continue to enjoy today. He was also successful in outfitting the band in military-style uniforms, a first among students in our Congress. In 1949, he left teaching to turn his hobby, that of shooting for sport, into a successful business enterprise known as Gopher Shooter Supply and Bonanza Sports. The Prudy family has established a memorial scholarship fund from which $500 is to be distributed annually to a senior who is planning to continue his or her education in the field of mathematics or music. In addition, the recipient is selected on the basis of the following criteria. 1. Personal conduct of the recipient demonstrates high ethical and moral standards. 2. The recipient relates well to peers, family, and community. 3. The recipient gives by helping others. And 4. The recipient has demonstrated a willingness and a determination to master course material. This year's Clarence E. Prudy Memorial Scholarship Award winner is Drew Helmer.
Class of '88 has had 3 guest students to complete the entire year or survive the entire year. 3 students who I met back in August, a little bit frightened, apprehensive. Most of them probably didn't know where Faribault was. During the year, they've accumulated many memories. Some we could probably talk about, some we probably couldn't. But we'd like to send back with them one more memory that they will have to try to find room in their suitcase for as they return to their home country. You can't have a foreign student leave here without being an honorary fellow. So at this time I'd like to call our 3 foreign students and present them a plaque which instills them as an honorary fellow. From Las Noches, Mexico, Angel Samaniego. state record books as a champion in tennis from last fall. From Zaandam, the Netherlands, Miriam Sparky. And another young lady who decided that she was going to show the boys how to play hockey. And everybody predicted she'd last a week, last of the season. From Vesalati, Finland, Petra Torika.
The Faribault Transportation Award, Bruce Smith Scholarship Awards, and scholarship and grant announcements will all be presented by Mrs. Lois Branish.
The Faribault Transportation School Bus Company has established a scholarship remembering of Harlan Willie, who gave 27 years of dedicated humanitarian service to the students of the school district of 656 and his fellow bus drivers. The qualifications are to be a hardworking student, well-disciplined, courteous, service-oriented. At this time, I have the privilege to award 2 $500 scholarships. I'm pleased to present these scholarships to Jet Elstead and Brenda Thayer. Would you please approach the podium? The Bruce Smith Scholarships are presented in honor of the late Bruce Smith, former Faribault High School athlete, who is also the only high school trophy winner from the state of Minnesota. The scholarship fund was developed by the Bruce Smith Williams Fund Golf Committee in 1973. Contributions from the annual golf tournament have been invested into the Bruce Smith Scholarship Trust Fund. Recipients of the scholarships must exemplify leadership athletic competition and must exemplify strong academic success. A $500 scholarship is awarded annually to one male and one female student athlete. This is the second year that these scholarships are being awarded. The young lady who will be receiving this scholarship participated in volleyball, golf, basketball, music, theater, Echo, and the Voyager. The young man who will be receiving this scholarship has been very active in football, wrestling, baseball, music, and student council. It is indeed my pleasure to introduce to you the 1988 recipients of the Bruce Smith Scholarship Award of $500 each, with Sue Snyder and Paul Kangas. Please approach the podium. The process of applying for financial aid and scholarship starts for some in the fall of the junior year when they take that preliminary scholastic aptitude test in October. For process consists of filling out certain forms of applications, getting letters of recommendations, meeting deadlines. It is my privilege to present to you those senior students from the class of 1988 who have qualified and have received scholarship recognition from the schools of their choice. As your name is called, would you please stand and remain standing in order that you might be recognized as a total group. Tony Bauer, University of Minnesota, St. Paul. Penny Bauer, St. Cloud State University. Cheryl Berg, St. Scholastica. Shelley Borchardt, Mankato State University. Angela Breaux, Faith Baptist College. Christy Byers, Mankato State University. Ann Burkhartsmeyer, St. Cloud State University. Tim Shabby, Rose Coleman Institute of Technology. Clem Clemingson, Winona Technical Institute. Peggy Cloutier, Mankato State University. Jim Cummins, University of North Dakota. Michael Deegan, Inver Hills Community College. Kim Dickinson, Faribault Technical Institute. Brenda Dienst, University of Minnesota, Morris. Dustin Dietz, Vermilion Community College. Brian Drocky, Faribault Technical Institute. Dale Drentlow, Winona State University. James Elstead, University of Wisconsin, River Falls. Jeffrey Elstead, St. Cloud State University. Laura Fritz, Luther College. Jeffrey Fuchs, University of Minnesota, St. Paul. Donald Gates, University of Arizona. Denise Gillen, St. Thomas College. William Greger, Milwaukee School of Engineering. Amy Gregoire, Mount Mercy College, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Daniel Hannock, Mankato State University. Christopher Hansen, Faribault Technical Institute. Drew Helmer, University of Minnesota, Minneapolis campus. Marcy Heyer, University of North Dakota. David Hinchley, University of North Dakota. Karen Houston, St. Catherine's. Jennifer Jacobson, Faribault Technical Institute. Amy Jandro, Faribault Technical Institute. Kathleen Jewison, Mankato State University. Paul Canvas, University of Minnesota, Minneapolis. Patrick Klein, Faribault Technical Institute. Renee Taylor, Luther College. Cindy Kotek, Rochester Community College. Susan Krolak, University of Tampa, Florida. Carol Larson, the University of Minnesota, Minneapolis campus. Megan Lemieux, Marquette University, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ruth Lilliquist, Luther College. Craig Lures, University of Wisconsin, River Falls. Catherine Lupin, Cedarville College. Stacy Maltz, Faribault Technical Institute. Jeffrey McComas, Iowa State University. Lloyd Meyer, Dakota County Technical Institute. Ann Michaels, University of Minnesota, Morris campus. Elizabeth Miller, Augustana College. Shannon Moore, St. Thomas College. Kimberly Morrow, University of Utah. Chip New, Faribault Technical Institute. Rebecca Nabati, St. Olaf College. Jesse Ostrom, University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee campus. Patricia Peters, St. Scholastica, Purdue. Dawn Peterson, Winona State University. Brenda Petricka, Normandale Community College. Becky Ray, Concordia College, Boardman campus. Donovan Rindle, Faribault Technical Institute. Cindy Rose Mullen, Faribault Technical Institute. Pamela Schmidt, St. Cloud State University. Daniel Schultz, Winona State University. Susan Schneider, Valparaiso University. Christine Summers, University of Minnesota, Morris. Randy Stadler, Mankato State University. Ricky Stadler, Mankato State University. Joy Story, St. Cloud College. Teresa Taji, St. Cloud State University. Brenda Thayer, St. Cloud State University. Jennifer Tom, St. Scholastica. Tad Turek, University of Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin. Ken Bang, Mankato State University. Corey Mormon, State University. Stacy West, University of Wisconsin, La Crosse Branch. Doug Willoughby, DeVry, Kansas City, Missouri Institute. Christine Winslow, St. Thomas College. Jenny Zeller, University of Minnesota. As far as I know, this is the complete list of scholarship awards as reported to date to the Guidance Office. It should be noted that other scholarships will be forthcoming and have not yet been announced by the individual colleges, universities, and vocational schools. These awards range all the way from honorary recognition to full 4-year college tuition program. Most of these scholarships, grants, loans, work-study programs, except for the local scholarships, are renewable for the time these students are attending school.